I am in the water cooler chat. Do I hear anything? I hear nothing. I am in the water cooler chat. Yeah, okay. This seems to be working. Starting an experimental stream here. I am streaming from my PC right now. And in the beginning, there was blackness. I'm creating OBS templates from scratch based on my Macintosh OBS templates. So I'm streaming from my i7 2600K. Windows 10 PC, which has a R9 290 graphics card in it. It's a little bit aged, so I would say it's like maybe a low mid-range game machine today. And there's a 1440p monitor running on it with a adaptive display sync. So what I'm going to try to do is just rebuild my templates from before. So first thing I'm going to do is just probably add the webcam. So I've got an old Logitech C910, I think it is. I know, but I'm also streaming on YouTube. I'm talking to someone on the Discord chat, so people can't. I know, but I'm also streaming on the. Yeah, so if you look at the live stream, you should also hear me there. So, since I'm setting up this from scratch, so I don't have all the integration stuff in it yet. So I'm going to select the webcam. It's a C910. I'm just going to choose custom resolution. It will be 1920 by 1080. And I have appeared. Oops. And let's move this down. Alright, so I did put a caption there. Now the next thing to do is add the desktop. Let me rename this. So the desktop, I'm going to do a display capture of the bank display 0, which is this. And now, theoretically, I have everything here. Let's shrink this down. Oops. So where is this video display capture is? There's a video. I scaled the wrong one. It's terrible OBS interface. This is running much zippier than the Macintosh. I forget like what a crappy GPU is in that thing. Alright, so here's a tiny little video screen of me. Here's desktop that I'm looking at, so you can see my OBS setup. Let us start scaling stuff down. Or rather, let's continue to rebuild this. I'm going to call this base scene. So I'm renaming the OBS, the first scene here. Base scene. So I'm just going to get everything positioned here, and then I'm going to break it out into like separate templates, so that I can import them, re-import them again using the scene source. The nice thing about that is that it's really, really easy to build composite scenes. So what was I doing? So I'm going to import a few video graphics sources. So let's put an image in, and I'm going to pull this out of my Dropbox directory. This is in my Dave Say Online folder under screencasting, I think. Overlays. These are the overlays I'm using on the Macintosh side of things. And there's something I have called Say, is it this one? Say Banner Game Tourism. The idea here is to make, I want to make a game tourism stream, and now I'm already hitting a problem. The problem is that this is a 2540 by 1440p monitor, and these are designed for 1920. But you know what? I'm going to scale it up and then scale it down, and hopefully it won't be a performance problem. So there's that one. I'm looking at my Macintosh on the other side. See how I have this set up. So now I want to resize this webcam bit so it's a nice multiple of 1280, just because that will help set up the rest of this. In fact, actually, we'll start by making this whole thing 1920. So let me go to transform, edit transform. What size is it? Its size is, since my webcam and this display screen are the same aspect ratio, they're 16:9, what I can do is I can set up this kind of layout. And this should scale and touch that corner exactly. Or I can do some math. Just pull up Excel because I don't want to really do math in my head. So we have 25. Was that 2540? Is the resolution? Let's see. Let's look at the display. It's 2560 by 1440. 2560, 1440. And then we want to bump this down to 1920 by 1080. So what's the factor? That's so this divided by this. That's 133. So it's interesting. I wouldn't have expected that. So there's a scale factor of 1.33. Oops. Put this in the corner here. Shrink this down a bit. Although maybe you can't see it. Put it over the side. This is going out 1080. I don't know what the resolution is like here. So what I want to do is let's take a look at what the size is of this. It's not exact. It's 1924. So what I wanted to do is let's 2560 minus this equals that minus this. That's 640. So then this should be 640 by or divided by divided by this value. 640 divided by that should give me the horizontal resolution. So is that right? 640 by 480? No, that's not right. I'm doing this wrong. No, the way I should be doing this is 640. That's the width that I know is this minus that. Let's get rid of this stuff. So this is A1 minus B1, and then let's multiply it by the aspect ratio, which is 16 times 9 is equal to this times 9 divided by 16. So 640 by 360. That's what this should be. So 640, 360, and that's the perfect size, and it should snap to the edge. There. You can see like I'm overlaying my text, but let's move that. The caption, I really want it to be there, but I also need to scale everything up by 1.33. Let me double click the caption. So right now I'm using Proxima Nova Condensed, which is the font that I'm using. My size is 24, but I need to increase that by a factor of 1.33333 to make it match the 1920 output when it's scaled. So let me look at this again. And let's see, scale factor. That should be this divided by this. And let's see, so 24 font size, caption font. Caption fonts, yeah, let's just put CF size, 24, orig, new, or PC. Backside, PC. You know about formatting stuff. So this would be equal to that times scale factor, so it should be 32. It's not a pre-examined one, so 32, and that looks correct compared to my Mac version. Just needs to be on top of everything. Let's make sure that let's rename these also so they match my setup and I know what the hell they are. This one is called over DSCOM minimal badge DSCOM minimal badge. Well, I should call it banner, but I'll use the same writing. That's what that one is. This microphone can stay. I'll keep that at the bottom. Technically, I don't think I need it in here. Why is the mic level so low, though? It is at 100%. Maybe I'm just not talking loud enough. Guess that's it. So ignore that. That was the mixer setting. So display capture, this is the bank. Let's rename that. The BenQ, I should say. Video capture device, this is the webcam. Alright, so now I can tell what these things are. So we have this basic layout here. Up here is where I want to have the Twitch, not the Twitch, the Discord chat widget eventually. But I also want to put a background in there. There's another one called blah blah blah. What's it called? It's another image source. And where is it? I had a number of different ones. It's this one, I think. Yep. And again, this one has the same issue. But this should scale exactly to fit that. That's good. And over here, what did I call it? This is on the Discord. This is called Discord chat box over these small cams. That's strange. Window. I'm looking at the monitor on this side. No, it's BG plain dark. That's what I call it. Let's rename that. BG plain. Actually, I should call this something else. Plain. Blue. I don't like the name of that. It should be BG chat or BG. Okay, I'm just gonna call it the same thing. So that's there. This should be behind the badge. So it looks like that. This area we haven't put anything into, but this is my base layout here. I wonder if I can put the Discord chat code in. Go over to the, oops. I'm going to open a browser on the other one so I don't reveal all my stream codes. Can I do it from the app? Or from the browser, rather. So I'm logged in here as I have 2 Discord accounts. It seems that it's an unclaimed account. I need to log out of this. I can never remember how to do. I think it's unclaimed. Oh. Let's log out. Log in, which I can't remember what my login is. It's this, I guess. Oops, I need an auth code now. And now it's complaining. So, one password. Discord. One-time code. Looks like it logged me out of the other side. No? No. Okay, so I'm now in this chat room. And I want to go to StreamKit. Let's see. I guess I can look at it here. So I'm on the StreamKit site, and what I want to do is want to grab the chat room code. So I'm wondering if I can go here and reset it up. So for OBS, select a server, you can do it. Can't connect to the Discord client, so I guess I need to actually do run Discord from this. So let me run Discord on this other monitor. Over here, oops. I'm logged into a different server. Quit. Log out. And just log in again. Try to, it's not working. Copy. It's asking for the auth code again. What I was wondering before is if I could just log in using the browser version. And see. So now I am now in my Discord chat. Let's put this all on a separate page. Why don't we? So let's see. This I will move to this desktop here, and I will move this Discord chat. So I'll try to move it. I guess I can't. Can I grab this? Stupid streamer mode. What the heck? Drag this over here. Let's go to our virtual desktops again. Move this over here. So now I have this setup. Let's go to the wedge, the multi-screen stuff. Except it's acting weird. It's probably because I'm using this Mac keyboard right now. Oh, I got this disconnected. I wonder if I can actually go in here. I don't know if those pick me up or not. I guess it is. Weird. So, oh, I'm going to switch to the live stream on air channel. So now I should be able to connect to StreamKit here. So for OBS, should be able to select a server. DS Cafe, and what I should do is look at it on over here. So I'm looking at the Macintosh now in my Discord chat setup. The Discord chat box, I think I should just be able to use the same code. And then this trick is, can I copy and paste it between? Oops. Tried to use a Macintosh shortcut that didn't work. So I just add a browser source. I said let's add a browser source. Okay. And this is called Discord chat box. And we are going to paste this entire URL in. And this is supposed to go up here. I forgot to set the size of it though. And we're also going to, so the size according to this Discord thing here, it should be 312 by 64. Is that right? Oh, this is a status widget. That's the wrong one. The chat widget, it wants it to be, select a text channel, it should be the live stream text channel. 580 by 215. So 580 by 215, Discord chat box, 580 by whatever, I already forgot what the other number was. 215, was it? Let's drop the FPS at 10 frames a second. That doesn't need to be updated super fast. In fact, 5 frames a second is fine. The reason why I'm dropping it is because I think what it will do is put less of a load on the browser source does not need to refresh 30 times a second. It's not animating. It's just doing texting. So even once a second probably is enough. But let's leave it at that. So that's the official size. But what we really want it to be is we want it to be this width 640 and this height, which is 1080. So what we're going to do here, now this is not officially supported, 640, 1080. So now that size, but you can see it's not fitting in there correctly. But since I happen to know something about CSS, I've worked out this code. And so the width is 640. Actually, I'm not sure if this will completely work. The height should be 1080 minus 1, or 1079 pixels. The height here should be, oops, let's speed that up. The height here should be the height minus 53, which is 1080 minus 53, which is, I don't know, 1080 minus 53 equals, it's freaking cool to tell me, 1027. I wish I knew what the shortcut was between going between desktops. I forgot what the number I said. 27px. See if this works. Ah, so now it's filling in the whole thing. So if I go to Discord now, let's make sure to see if that actually does anything. And we'll go to the live stream channel here. This is a test. And I guess the question is if it's going to show up on the live stream part. If not, I'm not going to worry about it a whole lot. Oh, but no, it's showing. That's great. However, I need to scale this text up. So let me go to the that code again. So here in the desktop, my Discord chat box, it turns out that this whole URL there has all the encoding that you need for this text size. The text size currently is 21. 21 times 1.33 would be the size I want it to be if I want to match the Macintosh output. So that would be, what did they say, it was 21 or 20. And this is the same. Oops. It should be, oops, adjust this formula. It should be pointing to C4, but this is a static reference, so it should be this. So now if I copy that, it should be 26, 27 pixels. Let's call it 27. It's text size 27. I'm not sure if their code is, the Discord people's code is robust enough to render the different size texts. That's bigger. So that matches the PC side a little bit better, or the Mac side a little bit better. So now the chat room's in. I am not using, I think, the status widget because it doesn't seem to really do very much, other than just be distracting. So, okay, so here's my base setup on the PC. I only have one webcam here, so I don't have the Mac has two webcams set up. And that goes up here usually. Oh, I had to move this thing over too. So let's just do this programmatically. Oops, and edit transform. And let's move it over to, where is it now? It's 13. So that's probably, let's try 1500 with 500 pixels. Oh, that's way too much. 1400, 1420. I want to get this gap here the same as there. So I think 1420 might be close. And I also want to make sure it's centered correctly. That looks about right. Vertically centered. That's pretty close, I think. Okay, great. So now that's set up. This is my base OBS template. Now let's build the other variations of it. So what I need to do is break this layout into individual scenes that I can then overlay on top of each other. The advantage of that is it's really easy to put together scenes that have variations on each other. So for example, this template down here, that can totally be a thing. So what will we call? How do I set it on my Macintosh? I have an overlay called Discord, Discom, and one called Small Cams. Small Cams seems to be broken on this. Let's see. Just looking on the PC, on the Mac side, just seeing if I can. 920 is. Make sure that this is still working. Oxcam is offline too. What is that? Okay, now it's working. So if I look at my small cams layout, that's correct. Alright, so it's OBS is drawing the red bounding boxes in a funny way. So what I'm going to do is start breaking these up into overlays. And so my DSCOM minimal. Oh, I do have the voice icon. I forgot about that one. We need to add that one. So what I'm going to do go back to my this. So this is the voice widget, and the voice widget is another browser source. I'm calling it Discord voice. And this is the URL. Over here it's 312 by 72 and 35 frames a second. Actually, this is a little bit more demanding. Let's do 10 frames a second. So now, as I'm speaking, this pops up. And I have it, this is so I know who's talking when. Or if someone's in the voice channel, you can hear things. Someone just said something, I think. But I can't read it. So let me go and move this where I think it should be. It's a little bit smaller than it is on my... Smaller than it looks on the Macintosh, but this is one of those, I think, because I can't scale this, I think. This is drawing 1:1. So I think that's going to be it. So if someone else was in the live stream chat, voice channel on my Discord server, I would see their portrait show up. I have this clipped down so I just see the topmost one, because mostly people usually aren't talking at the same time. So I think this is completely okay. It's just a visual indicator to me so I know what's going on. Alright, so let's start breaking this thing down into scenes. Or overlays, rather. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this, and I'm going to call it overlay Discord. And what does overlay Discord supposed to have in it? It has something called overlay small cams, and it has Discord chat box, which is this. So this, actually I don't have a small cams overlay, but that's what this is. So let's duplicate this again. And I'm going to call this OVR small cam. We only have one on this particular setup. So an overlay small cam, the only thing that should be in here is the webcam. So let's delete all this stuff. So that's that. And then Discord, what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the webcam from this. And we're going to add the overlay. It's a scene called small cam that just made. So that's in place now. And the rest of this stuff isn't part of the Discord setup, so we don't need display, we don't need this background, we don't need any of this except for the chat box. Oh, and the yeah, we don't need we only need the chat box. I was wondering if this thing should be in here too. I'll leave it in. So now this is the chat overlay for Discord. So we have two. This is OVR small cam. This is OVR Discord, which includes small cam. And then this base scene, let's duplicate this again. This will be called, what do I call it over here on the Mac? This is display plus chat. Display plus chat. Display plus chat is our main. This is the main view I usually use these days. So display plus chat is built out of, let's see, display and yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to rebuild this. The only thing that we want. Oh, there's also another. Let me duplicate this again. The overlay for here. This is the DSCOM badge at the bottom. Oops, what did I just do? OVR DSCOM. DSCOM for davidsay.com identity. So OVR DSCOM is just the caption. So we can remove this chat box. It's the badge. And it's not, the PG plain dark isn't part of it. It's none of these either. This is not part of it either. It's just this. And so now if I go to display plus chat, I can remove all this stuff. The only thing that should still be here is so I'm going to go away. Don't need the microphone in here. I don't need this in one place just to basically rename it. Display plus chat. So this is all looking. We have the display, we have the bank, and now we're just going to add our overlays. Overlay, add scene, overlay. What did I say? We need the Discord. There's that. And then we also need small cam. Oh, wait, Discord seems to have small cam in it. That shouldn't be the case. So let's remove. No, maybe that's all it needs. What am I missing? Oh, I forgot the badge. That's what I need. So overlay Discord is in there, and then we need overlay DSCOM. Just that. Okay, and let's make sure it's the right order. DSCOM should be top of everything. except for the webcam. So just put the Discord on top of it. The background should be behind the everything. The display should be, that can be on the top because it's only, yeah, so that's the general order. So I'm trying to do this to avoid overdraw. Overdraw being if you're drawing a pixel more than once. There's some overdraw with this banner being transparent and then with this web thing there, but it's pretty minimal. The more you can reduce overdraw, the better the compositing performance. Theoretically, when I used to work in video games, this is the sort of thing we would worry about. So that's the base display plus chat template. So yeah, and now the nice thing is these overlays can now be used. I don't need the base scene so much anymore because I have all the elements I can need to build the other scenes. So let's remove this. And because I don't entirely trust OBS, I'm going to make a backup. I mean, it does do a good job of saving if it crashes, but if it crashed, that'd be kind of mad. So I just make a separate data backup by duplicating it, calling it game tourism back. Profile I'm using right now is, of course, just the YouTube streaming profile, which has all the streaming settings in it. So I have the first scene set up. The next easiest scene to set up would just be webcam. So let's do that. And since we have all the elements we need, it should be pretty fast. So webcam is just me. New scene, webcam, and that's blank. Let's move this on the top. And I guess you're seeing a blank screen, so that's terribly unexciting. So we're going to add the DSCOM banner thing. So now we have something like that. And now we just need to add the webcam source, which is the video source, video capture device, add existing webcam, boom. And this is just full screen. And let's make it go behind that. So that's correct. That matches the other side. Fortunately, I am still ugly. But I guess the small cam viewers maybe makes it a little bit more palatable. So we have that scene. So now let's make a display scene. Or we need to make the full screen, just a display one. So I'm going to duplicate this one. Display. And what display will do is we need the main display. We don't need the Discord stuff, so I'm going to remove that. We don't need this background either. I'm going to remove that. And then the display, we just need to make this full screen. I'm going to stretch it out and make sure that the overlay is on top of it. And so so we have another, so now I can switch between these. And now I need a slate, which is the slate show live. All right, and so what slate show live is an image. So I'm going to add a new image. Sorry, you can't see any of this. It's all terribly exciting. And I'm pulling out of my, where is it? It's this. And again, this is a 1920 by 1280 image, or 1910 by 1080, but I'm going to scale it up because I'm scaling this down. Notice that there's this crap on the side. Is that from the scaling? I don't think it's on the original one. Oh, yeah, it is. There's some schmutz there on the side I didn't realize was there. Okay, it just didn't show up on before. So there's that. And also that's important on here is to have the caption, which I think I need to move. So show live, let's add, let me add the webcam too. Or let's add the caption. Display plus chat. Let's look at the overlay for the DSCOM overlay. And this caption, I look at the transform. It's at 1420 by 1406. So let's see, 14 caption is at 1420 by 1406. I just want to get it down as a reference for myself. Can I pin this so it doesn't float? So it floats? I don't think so. So let's go back to here and let's add the caption or add text, existing caption, and it's up there, and let's edit transform on that. And it's what, 1460 by 1406 was it? Positional alignment is bottom right. Does that look right? Doesn't look right. I'm checking on the Macintosh to see what it is. It is bottom right. And I guess that's actually going to be a different setup. So I need to, let me just start dragging in place then. It's kind of roughly, let's say around here. Just trying to make sure that the edges are about the same. Maybe a little bit being too anal about this. This is transform now. 2540, 1490. Let's get at 1420 so I feel better. And bottom right, no bounds, no cropping. That looks pretty good. And so then also in this scene, I do have the webcam there now. So let's add the webcam back. It's what is called a video capture device. Add existing webcam. And I have it here on the Macintosh side. It's set to 240 by 135. But I need to expand that by 1.33. 240. Fonts. Vid win. Oh, actually, it would be. So it's 240 when last B1. This would be 240 times. Oh, this is equals that times 9 divided by 16. 240 by. No, wait, that's not right. This one should be this value times the scale factor. I could just copy this. Nope. Copy this. So that's not. Yes, this expanded one. And then this should be that times 9 divided by 16. So I should have a 320 by 180 window. So let's make this whatever I just said. 320 by 9. I already forgot what I said. And is it again? It's 320 by 180. Is that right? This looks like the right aspect. Don't look stretched or anything. And then it says fits down here in the bottom. And it's up a little bit. So I want to have the same space kind of above it and below it. Squint, squint. How does that look? adjust the transform again. Make the reference point position align bottom right. So snapping. It's close. Should adjust on the Mac side too. Position of the line is bottom right. And I have it looking a little different here. The Mac. Okay. Let's fix the rest of it later. So that's my show live slate. So I have the title, I have this. This should be scaling down by 1920 by 1080. Hopefully it's legible. Seems legible at the small preview size. Next would be, I need my offline standby slate. So let's duplicate this. This is my slate plus CFG config standby. And what I use this one for is this is where I actually allow that microphone, which I don't think I have anymore. That's the audio input capture existing mic 910. The reason why I just have this here and not anywhere else is because this is the way you can rename these values, which you can't see. Which, if the OBS mixer settings, I mean, this says right now says mix/910. That's because over here on this slate, I'm renaming it, and of course, I can't see what I'm doing. Yeah. It's just like a nicety. But I should, since it's defined in my settings, display, settings, audio, microphone, HD9 Pro. Maybe I don't know how this exactly is working. It's a little weird. It's a little bit weird how the mapping of the audio settings goes with the naming of the input sources. And my webcam is it works differently on the Macintosh too, so it's a little bit confusing for me. But that's, I think, everything that I need to really start the video game streaming. Oh, except I didn't fix this here. So this should be standby. We don't need the webcam here for standby. Noink. So we still need the title, but we also need to change this image to my standby slate, which is this offline. Please stand by for live stream. So this is what I'm doing. This is what I show when I'm starting to stream, and then when I'm kind of ready to go. Oops, wait a moment. Why did this? Oh, that's because I made a mistake. I'm an idiot. Am I an idiot? Well, first let me go over here and rename this. This should be called slate. Oops. I'm renaming this the scene, or the scene element. It should be called slate live. What's it called here? Slate. It's called slate show today topic. I'm going to call it slate live. Or slate gaming live. Game live. And here I can't actually use the same source. I need to make a different source because it's a different image. Duh. So I'm adding a new image, and this is going to be called Slate Standby or Game Standby. And I'm now choosing the image again that has an offline thing. So there we go, and then let's scale this sucker up and then make sure it's behind everything. Alright, so now I have my standby slate. I have my... Oh, it's still screwed up. That's because I had to update this one now. This one should be this. There. Now we're cooking with gas. So now there's the offline. There's they're getting ready to stream. Then there's the full webcam view. There is the display chat view. Full screen display. And then these are the overlays that aren't directly selected. So we can. So here's my setup there. So I think that's all ready. I think we're ready to do some streaming on the PC side of things. Oh wait, no, I can't do that yet. In fact, I may have set this up all wrong. I need to add the full screen capture. So I'm going to this, unless I run in windowed mode. Well, I guess we'll have to try something. So let's see. Come on. That's weird. What's going on here? Screwed it up. What did I just do? Now what's going on? Oh, that's like a Windows 10 feature. I had to at least have a jump menu here. It seems to be screwed up. Toolbars. Turn that off. Toolbars. New toolbar. And this should be in my. Where did I keep that toolbar? I just didn't delete it, did I? Oops. I think I did. So it might be still in my trash though. Let's see if we can find it. Let's close this. Let's look at my trash. What's the file called jump? Maybe not. Shortcuts. Folder. There it is. That should be here. And I'll set my toolbar back up. Toolbars, new toolbar, desktop, stupid desktop, jump, select folder. Oops, here's my jump list. So let's start Steam up. Let's see if we can run WildStar. Not sure if this will show up on the screen. So this should be an interesting test. Updating, no! Why? Stop patching. Patch faster. Get an OBS set up in this side here. What I'm wondering is, like, I had to see some game capture, but I'm not sure what's going to happen. So I'm going to move this mod to the secondary monitor so I can see what's going on. Let's play. Is it even sound recording still? What's going on? Okay, this seems to be working. Alright, so I'm not seeing it. Oh, it's just capturing full screen. How is it doing that? Is this windowed mode? That's not. This is full screen window mode, and yet it's somehow capturing the screen. It's odd. Mysterious. Although looks like it's slowing down a lot. That's a terrible frame rate. So maybe my game tourism idea isn't going to work super well. I guess I can't. I am seeing crap frame rate on the OBS side of things. It seems to be looking a little bit better on the actual stream, though. I'm guessing it's having to do a lot of scaling, so I don't have this set up ideally. I might have to rethink the way I'm doing this. In fact, it looks like it's locked up on the stream side of things. No, it's just butt slow. Alright, so what I'm curious about is whether on... Let me put this into like windowed borderless. That still is pretty slow. What's the FPS? The game thinks it's running at 28 FPS. So does Steam. Look in the upper corner here. I'm guessing that if I make this full screen capture, it's not going to make a huge difference. How's this going to work? Let me try duplicating this. On the Macintosh, there is no full screen game capture because there's no games. So, I've never actually had to deal with this. Let's try game plus chat. So we can use scene for this. Can't see what I'm working on. I guess I could add the second screen though. Anyway, game plus chat. What I'm going to try to do is add a full game source. So I am removing the bank display, or the BenQ display. And my frame rate has suddenly improved greatly. And game capture. And capture any full screen application. For scaling to... Let's just see what this looks like. No. Let's see, do crap. It's like a 0 by 0 thing in the corner. And excuse me. I want to edit transform and make this. I'm not sure if I just select it and then do Command S and scale it down. But it's not capturing anything. Probably because there's no full screen content. So let me put this back on the game side of thing. I'm putting this back into full screen exclusive mode, and I'm not seeing anything being captured on this side. Oh, do you know what it is? Because I didn't run OBS in administrator mode. So I had to restart and do that. Let me do that real quickly. I think the stream will resume if I come back right away. But let me make sure this is sized correctly. Transform, edit transform, because I'm anal about this. Size 20 by 1080. Bounding box should be the same. Or no bounds, that should work too, I think. I don't know, where'd you go? Maybe it doesn't work that way. Transform, edit. The size didn't hold. It changed to 9,000. What's up with that? Legend 00 made this full screen thing doesn't work quite the way I thought it does. Stretch to bounds. This is maximum size. All the scaling part is not good for performance. So anyway, I've got this game capture thing now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quit OBS, I'm going to stop streaming, and then run OBS in administrator mode, which should allow me to test the full screen capability. So I'll be right back. So I'm resuming the stream now. I still don't see anything happening here. Someone's striping at me. I'm not seeing the full screen exclusive happening. Maybe this doesn't work that way. Let's try this again. We got this working the other day. Capture cursor, enter cheap compatibility hook. Capture SQL window? How did I get this working yesterday? And now that works. Performance is better or not? Whoa. It's actually a little bit better. Not great, but you move around. Alright, so let me quit Monster and see if what's going on here. Steam is doing something. What am I doing? Let's see if I can get... This is probably not going to work, but come on, Steam overlay. What else can we run? This is probably not going to work at all. Trying to run Rainbow Six. This was having difficulty the other day. Just gotta figure out how to get better performance out of this. This PC might be too underpowered to play the game and stream it at the same time. Hence, but at least to get into this template setting up. I could do other things on this maybe. Or playlist demanding games. It could be the encoder settings I had to look at. I'm not seeing any audio, anything appear here because probably would help if I change the game capture mode again. Let's see if this works this time. And like Rainbow Six. I'm not thinking it's going to work. Oh, it is working. Mysterious. This is probably going to be terrible. Is it even capturing audio? Yeah. On YouTube now. Yeah, HTTP, they would say I'm live. Let's see. Let's do a terrorist hunt. Realistic. Because this will come in quickly. I don't really want to play the game. I just want to see how this streams. What am I doing? Extracting a hostage. Actually, I can't hear anything either. Because I'm wearing this thing. Let me take this out of my ears. No one's talking anyway. No vote. It's gonna be terrible.
We need to locate the hostage.
So I'm using the mouse on the Macintosh to control the PC, which is not a good idea. Yeah, frame is still actually pretty decent. That's kind of surprising. I'm running at 71 frames a second. That's good. Mouse sensitivity seems a little bit off to me, though. I suppose I should drone, but I'm too lazy. Doesn't want to just die quick. Oh, I'm already dead. I suck.
That was quick.
Yeah. Where are you? Should be dead. This is a realistic mode, so I should be dead. So he's coming around to flank me. I just know it. Oh! Oh no! Crap. I saw that grenade icon. Where are you, you jerk? Where are you? So scared. I hear sounds behind me. Now it's starting to lag though a bit.
Yeah, it's really choppy, actually.
Yeah, I can imagine so, because this is doing quite a bit of coding. It's getting slower and slower. I wonder if it's like there's some sort of buffer lag.
Op 4 eliminated all
I think I
friendlies.
screwed up my mouse sensitivity too. Yeah, it's like a slideshow on the screen. So I think I've exceeded the ability to encode this quickly. So I'm going to try something else now. I'm going to quit OBS. I'm going to quit OBS and change from X264 to the hardware encoder and see if that helps. Although the i7 you'd think would be able to like do something with that, but maybe there's some settings I don't know about that need to be set up. Stream output, streaming bitrate is. I don't have a profile set up. I am scaling the heck out of this thing twice, which probably isn't helping. Let me make a duplicate of this scene here, and I'll call this just game. That'll be without the chat, because these overlays are probably causing composite issues. I'll remove that, and let's just get this full screen. Although I wonder if that was the right way to do it. Transform, edit transform. Oh dear. Oops, that was not good. Alright, that'll be interesting. So, let me switch back to Rainbow Six. So let me switch back to Rainbow Six. Where it is. Will that appear now? I don't see anything. Oh, oh great, I'm recruiting. Game capture is not working here. Scale to inner bounds. Stretch to bounds? Oh, that's weird. There's something weird about the way this game capture thing works. But this is still going to be like really chuggy. Yeah, I'm looking at the stream. This is chuggy. What is it, like 5 frames a second? Something like that?
It's pretty bad.
It's terrible.
Op 4 eliminated
Nope,
all
I forgot recruit gadget is the breach charge. I just blew myself up. Alright, so what I'm going to try next is I'm going to switch the streaming settings here. Dom is asking, can I see you in chat? Oh yeah, I can. Of course, I'm on the wrong mouse. Yeah, I can see you. Not really paying attention. Yeah. Oops. I can't click on freaking anything. Yeah, this is not a great recruiting video for our squad. So I am going to quit OBS and reset the stream to hardware encoding and see if that improves the frame rate. I'll be right back. Streaming again. So let's see. The stream resumed. Failure. Abject failure. So I'm over here trying to... Am I streaming again? Says the stream is continuing, so it's probably rebuffering. It's picking up someone else's audio. I'm over here trying to... Okay, I guess we're back. So... Oh wait, I didn't launch it in stupid administration mode, so I need to stop this. Starting this again. Resuming the stream. Yeah, I have to restart OBS again. So now we should be back, I think. It's going to be back. Where is this clicking sound coming from? It's probably because of Discord. Is someone in the chat room on this side? Am I running Discord still on this? Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Alright. I see what's going on. Kit was in the Discord chat room. That was making all the clicking noises. So at least I know that works. So as we go back to this other screen. And I have the hardware encoder for the AMD. And let me switch back to Rainbow Six and see if it runs any faster. I'm not really expecting miracles here. It does look slower, actually. I don't think that was a good idea. Actually, it does look better on the stream side of things. It's just really slow on the preview. I wonder if I'll get even better for stable preview. Let me try that. Disabling preview. So now I'm monitoring this completely on the stream side of things. Recruit again. The frame rate looks good even on the... It's all black. That's not good. Oh no, it's not. It's come back. But it's all hinky. It's rebuffering too. I wonder what's... Maybe it's just a matter of... Or it could be an OBS bug. Or maybe it doesn't work at all. This preview is off. Enable preview. So enable preview again. I'm going back to Rainbow Six. Apparently I had to have preview on for this even to stream. Can't tell though. It seems to have stopped. No, it's just delayed. Now it's starting to get slow again. It's after a few minutes of playing, I'm starting to see this kind of ropey, it's kind of a hitching. It's like the video card itself is getting slow. Or something. Now it's like it's like something is... It's lurching now. It's getting worse as I move more and more. It might be because I'm streaming at 1080. And it's too much for the computer and my net connection. don't know though. What else could I try? I could try removing the overlays. If I remove the overlays. Oops. With the overlays, it seems to be going faster, so maybe the compositing is part of the issue. I'm still getting this weird input lag, though. Or it's not the input lag, it's the draw lag. It's not good. This hinkiness is going to be a problem. It's like really creating a lag in my inputs. It's like I'm stepping through molasses. Yeah, my mouse inputs are all off again. It's getting slower and slower. What's causing this? I'll have to Google this later. It's really building up. I don't know if it's the hitchiness is showing. I wonder if it's like video card batching of some kind. Options are screwed up. Controls. Back up to 10. I had a 12 before. Nope, I heard someone behind me. It feels better. It's still hitchy though. Ah! Lag kill. Ah! I flashed myself like an idiot. How does Ernie 17 do this? Uh-oh. Good lord. No!
We have been eliminated.
It's still bad looking. So maybe I had to lower the frame rate or lower the size. So I have to figure out how to get better performance out of this. If I want to. I think for something like WildStar it probably is alright. Because it's not super demanding, and I just want to look at housing in that. Confirm. But at least the setup is... the PC setup is working. So that's promising. So I have my offline slate, I have my ready to go live slate. Video performance seems fine there. Webcam only. Display plus chat. Display. My overlays, and then these game plus chat things, which I would put up here. This is like a different... I just want to rename full. Oops. Oh, my numlock is screwed up. This should be game full screen. So now, if I put this over here, you can see what I'm actually doing. So I just added these game full screen, game chat stuff. So the OBS template is at least set up. People are typing in the Discord chat. They can even hear me in the live stream voice channel, so I can have real-time conversations with them. Although I still have to monitor the YouTube chat, which is now complaining that the video output is low. I don't know. I don't know what to do about it. But okay, so at least I got done what I wanted to do. I have my PC set up going, although the game performance blows. Let's try WildStar again. Well, the WildStar is widely believed to be not very well optimized, so that might not be the best thing. I don't know if Guild Wars will work. Or I should run it on the other monitor, but it would be at 60 FPS. That might be alright though. Capture the other monitors, which would be lower, it would have like half the data to compress. So I should get better performance from that. I don't even remember my password. Looking at the games here. Black install character creator. Will that still work? Why does it want to make changes to my device? I'll probably want to. It's patching. No, it's closed. We can't play this anymore? That's no fun. Jerks. I guess you had to buy the actual game now to play with their character creator. I don't think I'm patched up on Overwatch. So anyway, I'll figure out all those game stuff again, and then see if I can find a high-performance way of streaming some of these things. I've been wanting to get into Battlefield 4, because like Dom turned me on to this, and I don't want to disappoint Dom. So I guess that's it for now. I'm going to, it's midnight. I should probably go to sleep because I have a big day tomorrow of making money and stuff. So, oh, big graphic glitch. I can't tell if this is encoding any better. It actually looks worse. So, I guess I'll review the stream later and see what kind of performance issues there may be. So with that, it's bedtime. Thanks for watching me build OBS templates and be bad at games. Hopefully there'll be more of that in the future. So good night!